Tonight, from Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, it's a special prime-time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Mac Jones and the New England Patriots taking on Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us roughly midway between Boston and Providence. Everybody knows it as Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. All the success in New England over the last few decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And we are underway in Foxborough. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. First drive led by Mac Jones, the Heisman Trophy finalist and 15th overall selection this spring from
line of Alabama quarterbacks that are potential NFL starters. Sat behind Tua Tagovailoa patiently, waiting his turn, and in 1 year as a starter, exploded on the scene. 41 touchdown passes to just 4 interceptions, 77.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Ndamukong Suh with a sack. We've seen that a ton since he entered the league in 2010. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Jones. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long.
Hey, watch that, watch it.
Throwing, Jones. He's got it to James White. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
Now Jones. He'll get that out to the flat to White. The completion there by Mac Jones. Charles, what do you think this defense needs to do to slow down this young rookie from Alabama?
Well, as usual with a rookie, pass rush is big. Put some pressure on him and see if he can handle things in the pocket. But the other one is your defensive backs, linebackers who are covering people, they need to be on the spot because he's extremely accurate with the ball. He doesn't miss very many throws downfield, puts it right on his receivers. You have to be there to stop them at the point of the catch.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 4. Get ready to go on offense. Time to see what this Tampa Bay Bucs offense has in store. They're led by the now 7-time Super Bowl champion. Charles, it's Tom Brady.
After 2 decades in New England, a change of scenery, and another tremendous season culminating with a Super Bowl title. 40 touchdown pass in the regular season, and most since his record-shattering 50-touchdown season of 2007 in New England. He did have minor knee surgery in the offseason, but he said he's sticking with his plan to play beyond the age of 45, which is still 2 years from now. Look out, NFL. Tom Brady still wants to win.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Oh, here we go. Oh.
Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Dante Hightower on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Brady now to throw. On the screen, Bernard. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down. Here's Ronald Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he's going to have a Bucs first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. And this is caught by Evans. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
And Mike Evans has been the model of consistency and excellence. 7 years in the league. He's been a 1,000-yard receiver 7 times, the first guy in league history to do that. And he makes another catch there for a first down.
And he'll be taken down as that will take up the first quarter of play. We're scoreless after 1. From the 24, Brady. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Looking for his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. Third down here. Now Brady. Flushed out right. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Here we go.
Here's Brady. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Jonathan Jones that time, the one who got a hand in, knocked it away. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Play action. Now it's Brady. And this is incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. But now it's 3rd and goal. Again, it's Brady.
We got 4.
Gets it to his running back, Bernard. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. They went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th. And this is but he misses just left to the upright. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
They'll run it here. This is James White. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Devin White, the Bucs' leading tackler in their Super Bowl run, in on this stop. From the 24, Jones. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And they work this well upfield across the 45. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll check in with our Jonathan Coachman. He'll have highlights and analysis of the first half, and our highlights will likely be on the defensive side of the football here. Scoreless game, and down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
And Jacoby Myers made the team as an undrafted free agent. He's one of the few holdovers from last year, and he was the most productive. Led the team with 59 catches. Wants to add a few more to his career total as this game moves on.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
On 2nd and 10, Jones. Touchdown, Patriots. Jonnu Smith, an 11-yard touchdown, as his guys are on the board first here tonight.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Fulk connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. To return is Jadon Mickens. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Well, the Bucs going to take over now late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. And this is caught. It's Brown. And a 45 before he's brought down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, Brady. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. It's another first down on a big gainer there, 33 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Mills. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here at Gillette Stadium with the Patriots on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. It was a very good first half for our rookie quarterback. His guys have the lead as we'll hand it back over to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Tom Brady leads the offense out for their next possession. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say you want to get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little and kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the third quarter. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. And that's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
You better be afraid of me.
Now they'll throw with Brady. Gronkowski's got it on the crossing route.
And there's a familiar sight. Rob Gronkowski making a catch for a first down. And remember, Gronk said he was done in 2019, was out of football after retiring from the Patriots. But Brady asked if he'd run it back with him in Tampa, and he answered the call. Gronk earned his 4th ring with the win in Super Bowl 55, a game in which he scored 2 touchdowns.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Brady. A quick pass here to Godwin. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 19.
Under 10, under 10, 10.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Gronkowski, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go, D.
Now Brady.
All day. Check 26.
To Evans on the slant. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured.
Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Buccaneers have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
And he's got it here for the 2 points, but they're having to fall down. So we'll have to see what that's about.
Come on, you serious, dog?
Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for 2. Brady's going to look to throw. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2, they convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. They didn't want the tie. They roll the dice, and they take the lead.
That felt like a tone setter, didn't it? Forget tying the ball game and feeling like we're going to go ahead and push it to a 1-point lead, and that just changes the complexion of the whole game.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And this will be brought out to the 25 as Taylor elects to not return it. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They hand this off to Harris, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Open man is Myers. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
45.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he stopped immediately there. Give the tackle that time to Jordan Whitehead.
Mike, check, watch 54, watch 54. Game situation, let's go.
Throwing on 2nd down. Jones looking middle, and it's incomplete. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
45's the mic, 45's the mic.
They run with Harris, and he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. And Folk's kick is good. And they stake claim to the lead here. It's 10-8. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Now left side on the swing pass. And he's got room. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Throwing on first down is Brady. Throwing left side, he's got Gronk, complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That's good for a Buccaneer first, to pick up of 12 yards.
My game.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he's got Gronkowski yet again. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
Watch the run.
Now a draw play. This is Jones. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Check. Watch 54. Ready?
To throw is Brady.
Right there. 54 Mike.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Unable to get it to Gronkowski that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Shotgun now for Brady. And looking again for Gronkowski. He's got him this time. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 21. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points. Here in the 4th quarter, they pick up 12 on the play, and the chains move. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that, because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54.
They run with Harris. And a penalty flag down as he gets only. Let's listen in on the call.
Come on, you serious?
He was trying to clear the way, the big fullback. Instead, he gets a hold.
And you don't see that very often on running plays from those guys, because usually they're the lead blocker. Normally, when he gets caught, it's in a passing situation.
They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And they'll get him down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game.
Man up, D. Check. 45 to Mike. Check.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on a 3rd and long situation coming up. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. On 3rd down, here's Harris. And this one goes nowhere. Back at the 22. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. And Folk's kick is good. And it's now 13-8. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now, because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.